Once upon a time, in the land of Unkosi, eastward of the Sahara Desert, there lived a beautiful princess named Anisha. Anisha was known all through the land, not only for her beauty but also for the kind heart and wisdom she possessed. As expected, all men desired her and offered up great wealth to have her hand in marriage. But she hated the vanity and simplicity of these proposals. None of them loved her, they only lusted after her beauty. One day, Anisha decided to embark on a quest to find her true love. She believed that love was about deeper connection and she was determined to find it. With her father's blessing, she set off on her journey, determined to explore the diverse cultures and traditions of the land she would reach. But first, to make sure the intentions of men she would meet were true, she disguised herself so no one would recognize her as a princess. For every man she would meet, she would learn more of what love was and what it wasn't. Her first stop was the kingdom of Mali, where she met a skilled musician named Kofi. He played the kora beautifully, and Anisha was enchanted by his melodies. They became friends, sharing stories and laughter, but Anisha realized that while Kofi was talented, he was so caught up on his own world to see her as more than a friend. Next stop, Anisha traveled to the coastal kingdom of Kumasi. There she encountered a brave fisherman named Juma. He took her on his boat and they sailed the Azura waters, catching fishes and watching the sunset. This experience taught her friendship and spending quality time, but again, she felt that something was missing. Determined not to give up, Anisha journeyed to the kingdom of Ethiopia, where she met a wise scholar named Amari. They engaged in deep conversations about philosophy and the stars, and Anisha felt a connection to his intelligence. However, she realized that there was more to love and he was not very affectionate. Deciding that her next stop would be her last stop, and even giving up on her search, she arrived at the kingdom of Zulu, where she encountered a humble warrior named Tabo. They met on the forest pathway where he helped her kill a snake that almost bit her. He is so gentle and respectful, she thought. They parted ways and didn't meet again till a special festival took place a few days later. It was to celebrate the victory of Zulu in the wars they had just returned from. Tabo was one of the warriors and they were made to dance for the people as they sang war cries. As he danced, their eyes met as she stood watching him and they stared at each other for a few seconds. It felt like an eternity to them. He quickly stopped the music and told the people that he wanted to say a few words. He greeted the people and hailed the warriors for a battle well fought. Then he started, I have lived 28 years of my life longing to understand the purpose and meaning of life, the birth and the death of human beings, the rise and the fall of kingdoms, the beginning and end of seasons. I asked myself, what is the essence of it all? Then I met a beautiful woman by the roadside and I found my answer. I looked into her eyes and I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life protecting and loving the one who has them. He turned to Anisha and she was already staring at him with so much love. We didn't say much to each other, but I could see she wanted a partner to share life and its experiences with. I never stopped thinking about her and today the gods have brought her to me. I will not waste this opportunity. He came close to where she stood and knelt down. I pledge my newly found love to you, and if you will be mine, I promise to love you with all that I have, he said. Anisha had found the one. From the minute she met him, she felt so much peace, and his declaration assured her that he was the right man. I will be yours, she said, as he stood up and they kissed to the jubilation of the people. She finally removed her disguise to the shock of everyone. Chabot knelt again, but she laughed as she pulled him up. Let's go and meet my people, she said. For more amazing tales, kindly subscribe to our channel and follow us at Folklore. Bye.